I really, really hope this works. Please work. Please, please work. Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Shelly Plays Minecraft. So for today, you may notice that we have two beacons set up right there. Yes, we have two beacons and we have a third one somewhere in one of the chests. I did the quick and easy, defeat the wither underneath the end portal thing because honestly we need to get a lot of beacons and I don't want to have to deal with the hard way of defeating him. So today we are going to be working on this Hermit Hut right behind us. We're also going to be getting the third beacon set up and we are going to be getting a fourth beacon. It's going to require a bit of grinding, but I have kind of leveled out the nether fortress. And so there's a big spawning platform and a lot of wither skeletons spawn at once, which is great. So we're going to be working on that. We are also going to be making an Enderman farm today. And I don't know if you noticed, but yeah, we don't have very much iron and we don't have a proper iron farm. And this right here was basically all of our iron. And so we have like 49 blocks of iron, I think 49 ingots of iron. And now the zombie farm gets iron, but we don't really go over there so much anymore. And so I think it's time to build a proper iron farm as well. So we are going to work on the iron farm first, and I will see you guys in a minute. Alright, so this is almost everything we need to make this iron farm, but there is one more thing, and that is 6 beds. So we're gonna come over here and get some wool. And boom, just like that, and we are going to make 6 beds. Alright, so now we have everything we need to make this iron farm, and it is a much needed iron farm, that is for sure. I'm going to be right back with you guys after I've found a spot that I think is appropriate for this iron farm. Oh, don't mind me, just getting some vines here. Doing vine stuff. Well, look at that. A nice big huge cavern fully done up. Check out the original tutorial. It's by a guy named JWHISP. I'm gonna link that down in the description below. But let's get on with it. Okay, here, and here. No, so now all of these fence gates are here. We are going to just open them from the inside. Cool, and then this is where the water's gonna go. Okay, so once we get all this glass there, then we can do the rest of it. So then we place glass there, and glass there, and glass there, and then boom, just like that. And then underneath here, I believe we do, not there, right here, I think we're gonna go down like this and then break that block. Okay, and then it's, you go up here and then we have 1, 2, and this one goes right there. Okay. Zombie! Oh, and he's holding something perfect. Come on, zombie. Come on, zombie. You can do it. Good job! Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Good job, zombie. You did it. I'm so proud of you. No, Crystal, don't. Crystal, what are you doing? You're not supposed to attack me. I'm gonna have to... I'm sorry, Crystal. I had to. You were being bad. I've been here for a while, and I've even changed up their little patterns and changed up where the zombie is, and they are definitely noticing the zombie, but there are not any there aren't any spawns of iron golems, so I don't get it. I'm gonna have to keep working on this until I can figure it out, but I think for now I'm gonna take a break from this, and we're gonna go and build an Enderman farm. So we are just gathering materials to make this Enderman farm, and we luckily had lots of iron from digging out that other area. So now we can make some hoppers. We're gonna need to make some more chests. How does that? Chesty poo. Alright, well, we've got the iron, so we can make the hoppers, which is important. Let's see if there's any more iron in here. Nope. But I think we have more rockets too, though, upstairs. Alright, so let's get started. Where will this be? Let's do it... Actually, let's dig out from here. Right here is in the middle. Well, it happens sometimes when we make mistakes. You know, that was, that was really scary. Let's see if we can get our stuff back at least. Maybe they won't be mad at us anymore. I mean, if there's any better way to die, it's very convenient that, you know, all of our stuff was right here. All right. So this is how it is now. I had to change these all out for full blocks and then put water all over it because it kept going on there. But this is how we do it. We go up here and we just... That is so loud. Oh my gosh, hold on. That's a little better. Look at all of this EXP. Oh my gosh, it's convenient. But I'd say that this was definitely a success. Alright, well, I'm going to finish repairing everything with EXP, and I will see you guys in a little bit. So I have shaders on because honestly I really wanted to see how this world looked with shaders, and I tell you what, it is absolutely gorgeous. So right now I'm using the SEUS shaders, Sonic Ether's Unbelievable shaders. This is the reversion or the redone one. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'll link it down below, but I love this one. And so there's that, and now we can finally sleep. Good quality. Okay, so we are going to be working on the Hermit Hut over here. Oh, so we have the third beacon up right now, and we do have room for a fourth beacon. And I'm still working on getting some skulls, so once I get those skulls I will do a fourth beacon, and I'd like to have another quad beacon over on this side because I think we lose our beacon effects right around here, and it's very important that we have a beacon effect throughout the entire village. And so I want to get quad beacons throughout the entire village, and that I think will be really great. So yes, so for this Hermit Hut I want it to be wood and maybe a little bit of stone, kind of like this one, but no terracotta, no upgrades. I want it to be just straight up wood and cobblestone, maybe some mossy cobblestone. I want it to look very old and dilapidated. So I'm going to get this building removed, and I'm going to get the path situation sorted, and I will be back with you guys. Alright, so what's in this chest is what we are going to be using to make our little swamp area right here. Ooh, but you know what? We need some podzol too. So I want to come over here and get some podzol. We'll probably need some coarse dirt as well. So we will I'm just going to be right back when I get podzol and coarse dirt. Alright, so this is everything we need. We've got podzol, coarse dirt, sand, grass, and mushroom blocks. I like the idea of mushroom blocks. And we've got clay as well. Then we've got ferns and vines and lily pads, bone meal, blue orchids, and then the little variants of the both mushrooms. And so this is what we're going to use to make this little swamp area. It's going to start around here. So right here is where the swamp is going to start, and right around here a little bit too, and then it's going to be in this area as well. And the hut is going to go somewhere in this vicinity, in the little swamp area that's on the very outskirts of the village where the potions shop resides. So I'm going to get a little bit of this worked out, and I will be right with you guys. So this is what I have so far. I basically just went around and used the shovel randomly, but I like how this is going to turn out, because then once we fill all of this with water and we get the base of like sand and clay and maybe some mushroom blocks and stuff underneath here, I think it's going to end up looking really good. We've also got the podzol and we have the mycelium. So I think that once that is done, I'm going to get back to you guys once I have all of the sand, clay, and stuff to go underneath the water in place. Alright, so I'm just filling up all of the water in this area. This is kind of what it looks like. I just wanted it to be a little bit interesting underneath. Just a tiny little bit of character. It's not very noticeable, and that's what I wanted. I wanted it to be just very subtle, so you wouldn't really notice it all the time. It's like, oh, there's mushroom under there, you know? I'm just gonna keep doing this until the whole area is done, and I'll be right back with you. We're gonna put some lily pads. Ooh, that is not a water source. Okay. So lily pads are just gonna kind of go, it's relatively dense. I don't want it to be just barely any. I want it to be quite a bit of lily pads actually. I'm gonna be right back with you guys after this entire area is swamped up. And then we will get to work on the Hermit Hut. Alright, so I ended up doing a little bit more than I had originally planned to. Here it is. So, it's less creepy and a little bit more beautiful and enchanted looking. So, I suppose instead of being a creepy overgrown swamp, it's an enchanted beautiful swamp, and the Hermit Hut is going to be in the middle of this enchanted foresty area. So this is what the swamp looks like. I actually really like how it turned out. I had originally planned for just overgrown, but this ended up just looking really pretty. So I might actually extend it a little bit further and do the Hermit's Hut right around in this area, just as this enchanted swamp ends. Kind of makes sense. The hermit is a witch, right? And the witch is, or an alchemist, sorcerer, witch, whatever you want to call him. The hermit is that person who runs this potion shop, which is right here next to the swamp, the enchanted swamp. And so I'm thinking it's kind of perfect because he's a witch or she's a witch, and this hermit is this enchanted being, and they live in the enchanted swamp. I don't know, I kind of really like it. So tell me what you guys think in the comments down below, and let's get to work on the hut. Let's see if we can get another wither skeleton skull so that we can get the quad part of that quad beacon put in. I'll see you in the nether. Come on, give me a head. Give me a wither head. Yes! Oh my gosh, literally first try we got a wither head. But since we did it so quickly, I'm thinking, you know, let's just stay here for just a little bit and see if we can get some more. So I'm gonna see you guys back in the overworld with the quad beacon in place, and come on, you know you want to, come on. Oh, really? You stupid ghasty poo. Come on, you can do it. Oh, whatever, you're stupid ghast. Okay, so I will see you guys back in the overworld with a quad beacon in place and ready to make the Hermit Hut. Alright, so I'm thinking this is where the Hermit Hut is going to be. So if you're coming out from the village into the enchanted forest, which is what I've decided it's going to be, just barely. So this is the enchanted swamp where the hermit lives, and the hermit is the village sorcerer. I don't know, but so this is the enchanted swamp, and if you go this way, this whole area is going to become the enchanted forest. I'm going to completely redo the entire forest. I get really carried away, but I think it's going to be super worth it in the end because it's going to be such a gorgeous village, and I'm really liking the look of this swamp here, and it's really pretty. And I'm thinking that we could do a really beautiful enchanted forest. So not only am I going to terraform this entire hill over here, which I've been working on slowly but surely, but we're also going to terraform this entire area here. And so there's a lot of plans for this season. By the time I'm done with this village, I want it to be so absolutely gorgeous that there's literally nothing else we can do with it before moving on to the next village. So yeah, but if you look over here, this is where the Hermit Hut is going to be. I like it's a really small area. We could also do another little shack or something right here, but I like the idea of the Hermit Hut being tucked away towards the right here because I want this road to kind of go towards the left a little bit. So that's where we're at right now. I'm going to do a little bit more on this hut and have a good idea of what I want to do, and I will be back with you guys. So I'm thinking mossy cobblestone and spruce wood planks. So spruce planks and mossy cobblestone, I think, are going to be the perfect look for this. So we're just going to get up there with those real quick. So put spruce in here. So it's oak wood logs but spruce roof, and I think that contrast is going to be pretty good. I'm going to finish this and let you see what the finished product of the swamp and the Hermit Hut looks like. Okay, so I'm back and this is the finished product. I'm going to continue working on this enchanted swamp. It's going to be a little bit here and a little bit in this area, and over here I'm just going to increase it just a tiny bit, and this enchanted swamp is going to go this way into the enchanted forest, and then this bit of the road is going to come around through this area and connect up to the road that leads out to the portal and out that way. So this road over here, this one is going to be the one that goes into the enchanted forest. And so this is the little Hermit Hut. I'm actually really happy with how it turned out because the hermit is that witchy being, you know, and this is the enchanted. I'm just really liking this whole enchanted swamp thing. I don't know, I'm getting really into it. Now I've hidden glowstone inside of the swamp bit, and I've hidden glowstone in the trees and inside of the mushrooms to make it look like they were glowing. So we've got some glowing mushrooms and we've got glowing trees. Oh, I didn't do this one yet though. And we've got this Hermit Hut, which I will show you the inside in just a second. I want you to see how it looks at night because I think it looks really good that way. Right up there. No, that's not what I meant to do. Alright. There and there. So it's 2 on the big ones. On the red mushrooms you get 2 of them because then they glow. Oh my gosh, I love how this looks. Now there are probably going to be some baddies coming out because the place is not perfectly lit up right now. But I'm really liking how this enchanted forest looks. Let's take a picture, shall we? Alright. And this is the Hermit Hut. So this is what it looks like. He's got a couple skulls up there for his witch doctor stuff. And there's no door, of course. We could always put one there, but... And then he's got his little bed. And this was a single honey bottle in it. It was my first honey bottle, so I figured I'd save it. And there are bees around here, so I got rid of... This was the hive that I had before. And then I got a couple more hives. you can hear the honey coming out. I don't know, it's a really interesting sound. And then this is the Hermit Hut, and there's like a skylight in there because it's kind of like a really, you know, whatever type place. But it looks really simple and plain, but you know, things may not always be as they seem. I wonder what's down there. Well, that is for another episode. But that's going to do it for me today. I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode. I'm going to continue working on this swamp in the meantime. And I definitely look forward to seeing you guys next time. And be sure to like if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't, and be sure to subscribe for more. Have a good day.